And we are live. And we are alive. That has been the intro. That will continue to be the intro. Because I feel alive when I come on here for y'all. For us all, I should say. So thank you for being here with me. For those of you that are here live, catching the replay, thank you to all of you. Appreciate you all. If you're watching this and you're seeing this, you would know that we are going to talk about a new and a higher approach to our purpose, to your purpose, to our purpose, to our united purpose. In our highest state of being, we are unconditional love. We are infinite abundance. Everything of my experience, all of the evidence of my experience has been pointing me back to this understanding, to this belief that this is what we are in our true nature. And I know I'm not the only one that has been ascending into such a state of awareness. The feeling that we endure in moving into this awareness and rising into this perspective of being the unconditional love that we are in our highest, that feeling is the only evidence we need to know that this is what we are in our greatest, in our truest. This is the awareness that we rise into. This is what ascension is all about. Perceiving from such an awareness and embodying it. Embodying these qualities of unconditional love, infinite abundance, and the perception of oneness. I have made this my highest aim and core intention for one of two reasons, which is ultimately just one reason. One, it just seems like the right thing to do. It seems like the right thing to do to live in relation to being something that isn't just about oneself, being something for others, being something for the all, living for something greater than ourselves. But also because my experience has also shown me that the greatest experience available to us, the best lives that we can live, is found on the path of living in oneness and being this unconditional love and selflessly serving the all. Because that's what we are when we rise into such a state. We become these conduits, these vessels from which service to the all, that which is in alignment with the highest good of all, is naturally the actions that we take. Because as I love to say, in oneness, to give is to receive. That which is the greatest thing that you can do for all others is one and the same with the greatest thing that you can do for yourself when you are operating in oneness. And so, what I'm suggesting, what I've come here to suggest today, is a new approach to the way that we are being, the way that we are living, and the way that we are serving our purpose. I'm going to give another quick shout out to the family that's with me live. We're going to try something here. If you're watching the live stream, we're going to throw up a comment. Tiara, thank you for being here. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. Thank you, Vanna, for being here. Blessed love to you as well. We have been undergoing a transition in the Ascend Academy, one in which we are more fully embodying our mission, more fully embodying, prioritizing our mission, which is serving the collective consciousness. Serving the collective consciousness in its ascension. And what I have to say is that this has been a business. This has been a business up until this point, and it still is. It's a business that is operating on the energy that is money. Money is an energy that has supported us and supported me in continuing to do what I do and be able to do what I do. Create the content I do the work that I do. But things are changing, and what that change looks like is letting go of expectation of what one receives in return and going head on strong fully in selflessly serving. I use the word selfless, but I have to say again, when we come from this space, the dichotomy, the polarities, this idea of selfish and selfless, the lines become blurred because, again, this is one of the same thing. Giving on to others and giving and receiving for yourself, the greatest thing there is for you. It's all of the same path. Our truest purpose, our truest desires can both be actualized in one. However, I've started to recognize that it is no longer an alignment for me to make money a conditional factor in the service that I offer through the Ascend Academy. And so we are undergoing the transition into an initiative that is primarily going to be run on donations. We've made two major transitions that I hope that in sharing with you all, I'm able to inspire others to step into their light in this way that we are being called into. A more heart-centered, selfless approach to serving our collective as Lightworkers. In the group sessions that we've been running for members with activated membership, we've transitioned over to a pay what feels aligned model with a suggested contribution, but ultimately the opportunity for a member to choose what it is that they feel called to give in return, if anything. But the one big transition that I'm very excited to be announcing here, and I hope this is going to cascade and lead into, I know it's about to cascade and lead into something very exciting and special, and that is more and more light workers stepping into their activated state, into their higher purpose. Because the activation process, which is a 4-week process that activates in an individual their higher purpose, the process that we've been taking our members through upon enrollment into the Ascend Academy. We've just opened things up to provide the opportunity for individuals who show commitment to this process, show commitment to their purpose, to stepping into greater expressions of their purpose, the opportunity to receive, the opportunity to decide what the experience was worth for you. What this means is, upon completion of the activation process moving forward, for those of you that decide to undergo it, you get to decide what the process was worth for you and what you'd like to give in return for having gone through it, for receiving this service. And so the way that this is going to pan out moving forward is in initiating the process rather than paying for it like just about any other program. And the way that it's been playing out up until now, there's been many members in the academy that had to invest in themselves to undergo this process. Sorry, guys. Not sorry, because I've seen what this process can do. I've seen what individuals have been able to activate in themselves and their gifts in undergoing it. But moving forward, this is now a deposit that one puts down upon starting. Upon starting the process, we're asking for a deposit. And if one shows the commitment in completing this 4-week process within 6 weeks of enrollment, you're eligible to request a partial or full refund if it's in alignment for you to, if you feel it's in alignment for you, that you do so. Once again, you get to decide what it was worth after having gone through the experience. And what I'm hoping this is going to do is provide a bit of accountability for those that undergo it. Encouragement to take this seriously and completing it, as well as not let money be a conditional factor for why one wouldn't go through this. Because if you are here to serve and it's in your heart to serve others, and that's seriously what you're committed to, well then here's the opportunity for you to go through this and choose what you pay for it. And so I want to offer that reward to those of you that have heard the call to serve and would like to initiate this process that will support you in cultivating clarity around how you are going to go about serving your purpose in this next chapter of your growth, of your journey. So just a little bit of an overview, though. There will be a link. There is a link in the description to this video, to this stream, for those of you that want to learn more or get started. But just to give you all a little bit of insight into how this process unfolds, what it entails. You're taking through a series of phases in which you'll be integrating your higher self, cultivating clarity, and defining the details around the way in which you are being called to serve. The accumulation of the program is the final phase. Unlock your gift, in which you will find the specific details around who you're here to serve, in what ways, and how you are going to go about doing so. Because I know so many have heard this call, know that they have something to give, know that they have so much to offer, can feel it within themselves that they're here for something more, but are still just searching for a little bit of clarity of purpose and how they can go about doing so in a way that, one, allows them an experience of abundance, that infinite abundance we described, as well as a way in which brings them a sense of fulfillment, meaning, passion, because all of that's available to you. Believe me when I say that's all available to you, and it's found on the path of your purpose, where your truest desires, your highest purpose, your greatest state is all of one of the same thing. This is what we're being called into, ascenders. This is the awareness. This is the state of being that we ascend into. One in which we are expressive of unconditional love, actualizing an experience of infinite abundance, and living in oneness. One in which we are serving our highest purpose. And I know that each and every one of you that steps into your light serves us all. And so this is why I take on this new approach. This is why we in the Ascend Academy are taking on this new and higher approach to our purpose. So I'm looking forward to, I should say, the influx of new members and individuals. Can you guys hear that? Not sure if you can hear it, but in the background there, my Alexa just reminded me to feel grateful. Thank you, Alexa. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for this opportunity to serve. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. And I'm especially grateful for those of you that are about to step into your activated state and undergoing this activation process to activate in yourself a higher state of being, experience of reality, but most of all, your higher purpose. We are in this together, family. Much love to you all. And until next time, keep ascending.